got a little toy that I've been playing with that I want to show you guys today that hopefully will help save you guys some time. So we've all seen this screen before, right? This is when we go to Netboot, right? And it's usually because this has happened. And it's shipping in the form of this. So I don't know. I haven't had the Netboot one of these yet, but I don't know how that's going to work out. So thankfully, where we're going, we don't need Netboot, at least not for new machines. We're going to use DEP, right? Well, yeah, we can use DEP, but it's only going to work on new machines, and it needs an MDM, and you still have to do the network setup first. You have to go through a bit of a setup system. It works, but you still have to touch it and play with it. So we're going to use single user mode instead. Single user mode, as you know, you hold Command S on boot. You can then just manually type out all the commands you need to move your bootstrap scripts over and reboot the machine, and we're done, right? But what if we didn't have to type the commands? What if we use one of these? A USB rubber ducky. So this is a keystroke injection tool. And basically what you need to think of is it's a keyboard that you can program, and it's a thumb drive that you can mount in one device. So this is it's still a proof of concept, so play safe. So let's go and set one of these up. So the first thing we need to do is download some scripts, which you can get here. And then we got to flash the firmware on it. The default firmware just injects keystrokes, so we have to put a new firmware on there that's going to allow it to mount as a thumb drive as well. And then we're just going to adjust some scripts. And also we need to buy one. They're $40, so it's not super expensive. You can get one there. So let's get the code. Ooh. Okay, we've got the code. Then we're going to change into that directory to do our work from there. And now, once we're in there, we need to plug in our ducky. I don't know if you can see that. It's not a very, but it's got a little button on it that you have to press in to put it into DFU mode. And then we get our DFU programmer. We can get that, thankfully, through Homebrew. And then we download the TwinDuck firmware. Erase the firmware that comes on there. Flash the firmware. All this is in the README file on the GitHub, so. Yeah. And then we just kick it out of DFU mode. So then now we've got the firmware flashed. Now we need to encode our payload. So this is the duck script. So this is what actually you tell, this is the keyboard script. So this is what's telling it what to type. And it's just a text file. The script language comes on the back of a postcard. So it's really basic, easy to do. So we download the encoder next. And then we're going to encode the script. So you have to use Java 7 or higher. So that's the only way I know how to do that. And then now we've got the firmware done and this inject.bin file, which is the binary that it understands. We're just going to edit our scripts. So we open, there's one master script, the bootstrap sh. And we just need to plug in what we want for our Munki repo or our Casper, JSS, and invitation code. The invitation code you just get out of a quick add package. And then at the bottom of the script, this is where you'll include what bootstrap script you want to run, either the Munki one or Casper or both. Now that we've got that done, we just copy all that stuff in the USB folder to the drive. It's pretty painful. So now all our code's on the ducky. We're going to plug it in and test drive it. So if you just put your cursor in a text editor, this is what you'll get. So you can see it's mounting the root drive, mounting the USB, and then copying over a launch daemon and copying over a folder. So let's do a demo. This is a recorded demo. So this is what it looks like. New machine. Single user mode. So now I plug the drive in and just starts typing. So now you could just pull the drive out. You could just go to the next machine. And it runs through all the bootstrap scripts, and then at the end it just cleans itself up and it's gone. And then it reboots and away it goes. And so, yeah, it doesn't do anything other than bootstrap it, your admin accounts, all that stuff you'd have to do with your management. But you could add it on if you wanted to. So that's all I've got for you.